Oh, it's on. It's, my God, we're live. We're live, you guys. This is so much better. I'm on the road. It's gonna cut in and out, I think. My back is gonna cut in and out until I get to. So I'm just gonna sing. What have you become? What have you? To you want to follow me at Instagram, it is Ariel. Are we back? Okay. Your Mer World. To upgrade myself in this pandemic, I am asking people to, if you can donate $1, do $1 a daisy. Um, Donate to my platform through Cash App is Princess Ariel, like Princess Ariel, but PCESSARIEL, and that is the Cash App. And if you can share my YouTube, Princess Ariel M, I'm trying to build up my subscribers. This is a platform that I have created. I have probably close to 1,000 posts of me in my performance art as Disney animated Princess Ariel, Desperate for Eric. It's more modern day, so it's not like your traditional Ariels that you'll see. It's more like, she's more urbanized and she's desperate to be with him. And there's no real Prince in it yet. I've yet to find somebody to play Prince Eric, but we don't know. Maybe 2021 will finally get a Prince Eric on the scene to go along with the storyline. But for now, it's just been me by myself and trying to work my version of my acting chops as Princess Ariel. More like, animated and very much, just having fun with it. And I love it. So I am I'm an ex Disney employee. I was there from in Florida, Orlando, Florida, from 1991, till I got ran off in 2001. So roughly about 10 years. And my channel was kind of birthed through all of that pain. And I wanted to stay so connected to Disney so bad because I missed that company so much to this day. I missed all the people that I interacted with over all three parks, with the exception of Animal Kingdom. I don't think I ever worked there. I just visited that park. But Epcot Center, I worked as a in character entertainment. I started out in the MGM studio, or what they call the studios now, as a tour guide, and became a trainer within probably about 3 years or so. Started training people at the Art of Animation tour, which I don't think any of that stuff exists anymore. I think it's all been changed over. The Little Mermaid show was probably still there. The live stage show, I was a trainer there for greeting people and training people how to greet for that attraction. And I absolutely loved it. And then I went on over to the Muppet Vision Studios movie, the 3D movie that's over there. I was a trainer over there. And then after all of those couple of years, I branched out into working at Wilderness Lodge Hotel and Resort at the front desk. I did that for, I think, about half a year. And then I auditioned for Character Entertainment. I got that. And in between all of that, like first 5 years, I was cross trained into merchantainment, which would be like overtime, like working in different areas of the parks on little food carts and, I mean, not food carts, but stands and stuff selling little goods in stores and such in all three parks in downtown Disney, which is got a whole new name and all of that. So, yeah, I worked my ass off and I became into character entertainment at Epcot. Eventually, years later, I moved over to Magic Kingdom. And Magic Kingdom, I was there for roughly probably 4 years, I guess, of the 10. And it's where I really blossomed and really started to shine and make my coins and bought a house and, was independent. I didn't have roommates or anything. It was really hard struggling starting out, but I toughed it out, and that was, my life at Disney, and I absolutely loved every last minute of it, even as tiring as it was, and how you know mundane as it became, like repetitive or whatever. It was always nice to meet new people. It never was the same people. People from all over the world was coming and bringing gifts to the characters and stuff, and I would often get gifts from Japan, from the people who visited the Japanese parks of Disney would bring little dolls and stuff that we didn't have and give them to the characters. It was just so nice. Would attend their weddings. They would come and get married at the Disney park in Florida, at the Wilderness Lodge. They would come and get married. There was a Mickey and Minnie and Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto. And I don't know if there was a Goofy. I just can't remember, but I think it was me as Pluto, and there was a Mickey and Minnie. They all have tuxedos on, and they would get married on the second floor up on a balcony that overlooked the kind of swimming pool in the lake. It was so beautiful. And it was usually Japanese couples that would come and do their ceremonies here in the States. And it was really pretty. And they had those kind of weddings all over with characters and stuff. I never got to do the one that they had with Cinderella's carriage and all that. I really wanted to, but that opportunity never came. And those are all paying gigs, overtime gigs in character entertainment. But I had enough seniority that I was getting to travel and I got to go to Canada as Rafiki when The Lion King had their premiere in Canada. I think it was in Quebec we were at. I think we went to Montreal and then we went to Quebec. I think it was gone for like a week. And it was really nice. And I guess people got jealous. And, everything is seniority based. So I don't get it. Like we all, you know, worked worked bided our time in a company, and people moved up the best way they could, which was seniority based. But when you have a manager that hates you because you're, transgender or something like that, then things can change very drastically. They can easily say, "Oh, we're not going to accommodate you with a bathroom," or some. They'll make up some situation where you can't make money, and that's what happened to me. And I will talk about it till I'm blue in the face because I'm still pissed. I'm still pissed at that woman, and I don't forgive her. I hope she rot in hell wherever she is. I don't give a damn. People always say, "We practice forgiveness." No, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. I don't think I'll ever be there. And stuff like that, it's it's sad, but it is what it is. Like I lost my my house. I lost my Jeep. I lost all of my mementos. I lost a very expensive bed that I wait, I worked really hard to have. It was sad. Like I lost my entire storage, and everything over, you know, struggling because I had to make a decision to leave. I wasn't fired or anything. I just put my 2 weeks notice in and left. What was the point? I had lost everything. And I just moved on with my life. But I never forgot. I never forgot what that bitch did. And, God forgive me. But, it is what it is. She was jealous and she had you know, she got her just dues too. She was run off before I left. She was making bukus of money probably over to what I made. She was over all those other managers and stuff. So, I don't get it. People do what they do. Disney itself was a very gay friendly place and very LGBT trans inclusive place. But that lady in that particular department that I worked in, she had it in for me. That was all. I don't fault Disney for what she did. But it is what it is. They didn't force me to leave or anything like that. And in fact, my doctor had many, many, many transgender patients long before I came on the scene, according to that doctor. She was like, honey, you ain't the first one. You ain't no parody or nothing. She goes, you are one of many, millions, probably thousands of my patients. She goes, and long before you was even thought about, there was transgender patients over there. So that should tell you something. And so when somebody has it in for you, like, a manager or something like that for this particular situation, she was gone by the time I decided to leave. But by the time she had put all that stuff into play, it was impossible for them to give me my shifts and stuff back. It wasn't going to happen because the bid was already set and I was already stuck working just the bare minimal. And I just could not survive that way because I really survived on my seniority. Those special events and stuff that I would get literally was putting me, not, in the green to make some side hustle coins that could pay all my bills and pay my mortgage. And when all of that was taken away, because she came up with one little thing. Well, you can only use this particular bathroom. You can't use these bathrooms anywhere else. Now, mind you, when I did overtime in merchantainment at the downtown Disney, those managers over there was like, we don't care where you use the bathroom. We know you as a girl. We don't know you as a boy. And she don't know you as a boy. She's just being evil and she's jealous of you. She goes, because you're our VIP girl. You should just come work over here with us. And I was like, well, that's, it's nice that I could come and work with you guys. It would be nice to work with you guys and everything. But at the same time, I'm not going to get the same amount of, I don't have the same, it's not the same in merchantainment that it is in character entertainment. It pays more. And so thank you for the offer, but no, I said, if I come over here with you guys, I'm going to still lose my house. I'm still going to lose everything because she has made it impossible for me to get overtime. I said, and that overtime compared to y'all's overtime, no ma'am. I worked too hard in that damn department to leave from there, and they're just going to give it to some low seniority college program person, probably going to get all of those shifts and make all those coins. They won't have the same rate of pay as me, but they're still going to be making a lot of coins. And so when I came in, you know, under the umbrella, I wasn't in, character entertainment. I was just a, you know, attractions host, so a tour guide. So I would not make the same money as people did in character entertainment, especially I was already at 10 years. I was at the highest pay at that particular point. And this was under Michael Eisner when he was president of the company and just doing what he was doing with his people and everything. It was rough back then, but you still could survive and still make money. Like things have changed drastically since then, but um, it is what it is. I opened the doors for probably a lot of trans girls in that department because after I left, honey, people came and told me, they're like, honey, trans girls came out the woodworks over there. I said, oh, good. Then uh, me leaving maybe open the doors for somebody else. Hopefully they don't have to go through all those strict, dumb, retarded, one bathroom 2 miles away in Space Mountain and you all the way over here in Fantasyland. Like, it's just dumb. And so she did that just to be evil, and it changed the direction of my life. It didn't change my love for the parks or missing my friends and feeling. I just felt really embarrassed about everything, but I knew like if I didn't do something for myself, being forced to keep live that way and feel uncomfortable with my own body and stuff, I just probably was going to suicide on out. That's the direction I was going in anyway. And so I you know I took the L and moved on with my life. And I'm still here to tell the tale, and I don't care where that tramp is or what she's doing. I hope she gets 10 times of what I got, because my life never was the same. I have mental freedom, and the freedom that I got my papers and got my birth certificate, and you know I got the life that I never thought I would, with the happy ending that I never thought I would have. But she took my financial ability away from something I worked so hard for, losing my house and losing my car and all that stuff. And that was so long ago, you would think like, yeah, you should get over it. But no, bitch, I'm not getting over it. So some people hold on to shit. Don't cross me because I won. And so, yeah, that's just the way I am. So, anyway, so if you want to hear more of my Christmas details and this, that, and the other, like, share, and subscribe to me over here on the YouTube channel. And it is Princess Ariel M. Share it with your friends. Right now, I'm nursing three little puppies at home, so I don't really have time to do any of my Disney skits and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of car chats. But if you breeze back some through my repertoire with all those videos, you'll see some of my older stuff, and it's just is enjoyable, So you can see all of my work, and hopefully I'll get a computer. Save up and get a computer soon, and I can do some more. What do you call it? Some more productions. I have some equipment. I just need to update everything because, like I said, I'm using my phone. It doesn't allow me to do a whole lot because it runs out of space, and I'm just exhausted with the same old. And I'm trying to improve. So I jumped on StreamYard. I see that everything eventually rotates over to YouTube, and I see a few people looking, but not nearly like the numbers that I had. So I just got to keep chatterbaiting until I get all more people, new people, or whatever. So I'm gonna say sawadee di chan Ariel ka, and thank you everybody for tuning in. And that's it. I got to get in the store and grab some stuff and get out. Goodbye. And how do I exit this? Oh.